YouTube, what's up? Susan here again, and today I'm doing some wrench time on my Stampede 4x4 VXL. I had a Christmas Day bash in a construction site. If you don't remember seeing that video, I'll leave a link in the description box. But what didn't show on that video was afterwards, after the camera was shut off, I ran into a curb, and it took quite a hit, and I thought I was clear. I was okay because it still ran, but apparently it did some damage that kicked in now. Earlier today, I was trying out these sand paws that Kev loaned me in the backyard on our winter track, and a little chunk of my truck fell off. It was this, okay? It fell off, and we didn't know what the heck, where did that come from? Well, on further inspection, another little piece fell off, and I can show you what happened. Okay. Try and get this in the frame the right way. See in there? That is the differential casing is shattered. That's the pieces that fell off. So tonight's little quest here is I have to replace this whole front end. Which means I have to pull everything apart. The shock tower, the body support has to come off. The front bumper has to come off. The shocks have to come off. The tires.
Don't get shown this part that's broke too.
Yes.
That got shattered too. That's why the whole front end's got to be replaced.
There's more damage.
Yeah.
Okay. This is busted. It's actually broken free, clear.
Oh yeah, it's done.
So this whole thing is all part of this, right? So I'm going to have to take and replace the whole thing. Which means moving the A-arms, which means moving the everything has to change. So, yeah.
But hubby's proud of her for doing such a good job.
Yes, he told me I did a really good job.
Now you get to fix it.
Yeah, he says he has faith in me that I can do this. So, in an effort to keep this video as short as possible and not bore you guys to tears, seeing me turning an Allen key, I'm going to do this in stages. So, the first thing I gotta do is, of course, I've got to release all of this. I have to take the tires off first. I have a couple of screws have to come out here and over here in there, right by my switch and my antenna. And yeah, I'll be back once I've got all that torn apart and we can get on with things. Just a moment for you, a lot of work for me. Be right back. Hey guys, I'm back again just to give you a brief update on where I'm at. Obviously I've taken off the tires. One of them's under here supporting it as my little jack stand, I guess. I took the body support off, and I've also taken the front bumper off, and I put the screws back into the bumper to remind me where they go so I don't lose anything. I've also released the arms here from underneath the truck, and that was done by these two screw holes here. So that's all discombobulated now. I left them just face up like that to remind me that's where they go underneath. So I guess the next steps are going to be, I have to completely remove the shocks, and I have to I'm gonna have to transfer all of this, the A-arms and the front axles and everything has to come off and be put onto the replacement I've got here, and that's for the body supports. Screws go in there, so I just left it off for now because I don't know exactly what kind of angles I'm gonna have to use on this. But anyway, I'll be back again once I've taken some more apart. Right back. Okay guys, back again. Just another little update where I'm at, and I have gone and taken out the screw holding this in on each side, so they're released now. Both of those going underneath. I only undid the top of the shocks off the shock tower because I think the bottom I can just transfer over with the A-arms like complete, so I'm trying to minimize the amount of stuff I gotta take apart, just to minimize anything I could get lost or put in the wrong place. Anyway, this is my first time tearing apart a front end on the Stampede, so next I have to, of course, take the A-arms off and release the axles. Like, all of this has to come out. So I'll be back again. Okay guys, I'm back again with another quick update. I've been going great guns at this thing, and as you see, the A-arms are off now. I pulled the pins, and I took the axles out, and I took the plate off of here because that has to be transferred to the new one. So I guess the next step, let me see, what is the next step? Okay, I'm gonna have to release these stacks here. I'm gonna figure that out. But I wanted to show you a close-up. There's the damage, guys. Look at that. That is truly shattered. All in here. The front end. Look at it. That's a mess. I did a good job on shattering that thing. But that's why I'm doing all this, because that is not right. Okay, do a little bit more tear down, and then I'll be back to put it all back together. Just a minute. Okay, and I'm back again. And I've just taken out these two screws here in the front, and that releases the rest of it. Ta-da! Front end's off. Totally off. So now I need to transfer the spline gear here and the drive shaft, of course. This has to be transferred over to the new front end. I have to replace it back in there the way it's supposed to be, and I have to build up these parts here using my book, my parts diagram, to figure out what I've got to put on here and in what order. So yeah, that's the next thing to do. Be right back. Another update. I took this all apart. I have to move the spline gear there over to the new front end. I've found some more damage. I split my drive shaft. I guess the hit it took on the front shoved it into, well, is into the drive shaft because it's busted. We have to get a replacement drive shaft before I can throw everything back together, but tonight I can still transfer all the pieces over to the new front end and have it ready just to pop back together when I get the drive shaft. But this, I'll give you a close-up on the damage. There's a piece. Yeah, it joins the other pieces here. And yeah, it's falling right apart. You can see right in there. So yeah, did a good job, apparently. So next I'm going to use some silicone spray and stuff so that it comes apart easier. And I have to oil these 2 points when I reassemble them onto the new front end. And yeah, then I'll be at a standstill until I can get a drive shaft replacement, and then I'll throw it all back together. Hopefully I remember how it came apart. Anyway, right back. Last update for tonight. Here is this is all broken stuff. That is shattered. Look at that. The shock tower survived. The gears survived. We've got 2 bearings and we've got more screws. So this stuff we're keeping. This stuff is garbage, including the drive shaft. Stay tuned. So next we're going to get the drive shaft. We're going to get a long one that's in stock at Best Buy and cut it to size because it's splined all the way through. And I'll be right back with the final assembly once we've got the drive shaft. Okay guys, just a quick note. I've got the front end all reassembled. I have the screws going where they are supposed to go. They're placeholders right now. But everything has been lubed and reassembled. And she should be a quieter machine now. Okay, but that's everything is back together. And tomorrow we just put the drive shaft in and attach the skid plate, and we're back up and running. Yeah! Stay tuned. Okay guys, we're back for the final segment. It is the next day, and as you know from watching the video, we had to get a new drive shaft this morning. Best Buy, our local Best Buy, has the long one in stock always. So we got one of those, and Kev cut it down to the proper size. I leave that to him. He's the best at that cutting. So we're now at the stage of reassembling. Put the front piece back on, and I'm back, guys. It's all reassembled, as you can see, and yeah, we're good to go. It is nighttime, however, right now, so tomorrow I'll be taking this back out because these paddle tires are begging for snow, and so be watching for that vid. I'll video that for sure. And yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks again. Bye for now.